Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Pageless Podcast. Today is going to be a step inside my blind life and how do we blind people safely cross the road? Well, the first step is finding where do we cross because walking down the sidewalk is pretty easy. We just use our cane to do what's called shorelining against, the maybe the parking lot or the wall, sometimes even the edge of the sidewalk. And then we need to find what's the difference between the sidewalk and the road. A lot of times there's what's called these truncated domes, where right at the crosswalk you'll have these little bumps they kind of feel plasticky. But other times, in fact, I would say most of the time, there's not. And we just have to pay attention to, is this smooth, aka the sidewalk, or is this rough and tumble, which would be the road? And so, once we've figured that out, okay, this is the road and I need to cross it. So, the first thing we want to do is try and find, does this have any, light poles that have the button on it or not? If it doesn't, then that means we need to be patient and pay attention to the traffic, or we need to go ahead and push the button and just wait. Now, even if it is a light system, we still have to pay attention to something. Because how this works, how I was taught, is whenever your parallel traffic goes, wait a second to make sure there's no cars in like a turning lane or anything. Because that has happened a few times before. I thought it was safe and then cars, turned right in front. I was like, whoa, step back. And then I could go. So first you just let them go for a moment that are parallel to you. And they're just going. So now I can just go across. And what we do as blind people is while we're crossing the road, we listen to that parallel traffic to kind of follow it until we get to the other side. Usually, whenever we get to the other side, it could be a little step up, more truncated domes, or even just the difference between, the rough road and smooth sidewalk. And that's how we blind people do it, by just sound and sometimes help with the traffic lights. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.